Hello, everyone, how are you? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about a subject that seems to come out of a science fiction movie, but that is actually a very real and fascinating science, cryogenics. But what is cryogenics? Is it possible to freeze a human body and resurrect it in the future? What are the applications and challenges of this technology? That's what we're going to find out in this video. So stay tuned, leave your like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss any news. Concept: cryogenics is the science that studies the production and effects of low temperatures on specific processes. In general, the term cryogenics is used to refer to processes that involve temperatures below -150 degrees C1. Cryogenics is different from refrigeration, which is the process of reducing the temperature of a body or environment above -150 degrees Celsius, and from cryobiology, which is the branch of biology that studies living organisms at low temperatures. Cryogenics uses special techniques and equipment to achieve and maintain these extreme temperatures, such as the use of liquefied gases, such as nitrogen, helium and hydrogen, which have very low boiling points. But what is the purpose of cryogenics? What are its applications in science and technology? Applications: cryogenics has several applications in different areas of knowledge, such as physics, chemistry, medicine, engineering, industry, and astronautics. In physics, cryogenics is used to study phenomena that only occur at low temperatures, such as superconductivity, superfluidity, the Meissner effect and the Casimir effect. These phenomena allow the creation of devices such as superconducting magnets, particle accelerators, radiation sensors, and quantum computers. In chemistry, cryogenics is used to study the properties and reactions of substances at low temperatures, such as the formation of new compounds, the alteration of the molecular structure, the change of physical state and the preservation of samples. In medicine, cryogenics is used to preserve organs, tissues, cells, blood and sperm for transplants, treatments and research. Cryogenics is also used to destroy diseased or unwanted cells, such as cancer cells, by means of cryosurgery or cryotherapy. In engineering, cryogenics is used to improve the performance and durability of materials and components, such as steel, plastic, glass, and semiconductors. Cryogenics is also used to test the resistance and reliability of equipment and systems in extreme conditions. In industry, cryogenics is used to process and store food, beverages, medicines, fuels and other products that require low temperatures to maintain their quality and safety. Cryogenics is also used to separate and purify gases, such as oxygen, nitrogen and argon, by means of fractional distillation. In astronautics, cryogenics is used to propel rockets and satellites, using fuels such as liquid hydrogen and oxygen. Cryogenics is also used to simulate and explore the space environment, which has very low temperatures. As you can see, cryogenics is a very important and useful science for human development. But can it also be used to prolong human life? Is it possible to freeze a human body after death and resurrect it in the future, when medicine has advanced enough to cure the diseases that killed it? That's what we're going to see in the next part of the video, cryonics. Cryonics. Cryonics is a branch of cryogenics that is dedicated to preserving the human body or just the brain after death, with the hope that, in the future, it will be possible to restore the life and health of these people. Cryonics is based on the idea that being legally dead does not mean being irreversibly dead, and that the information contained in the brain can be recovered and transferred to another body or support. Cryonics is different from cryopreservation, which is the process of preserving living organs and tissues for transplants or research, without the intention of reanimating them. Cryonics is also different from hibernation, which is the state of reducing the metabolism and body temperature of some animals during the winter, without losing consciousness. Cryonics is a controversial and unrecognized practice by medical science, as there is no evidence that it is possible to reverse the damage caused by death and freezing, nor that it is possible to recreate the personality and memory of a person from their brain. However, there are some companies and organizations that offer this service to people from all over the world, charging values that range from $28,000 to $200,000, depending on the part of the body that will be preserved. These companies and organizations are Alcor Life Extension Foundation, Cryonics Institute, both in the United States, and CryoRus, in Russia 21. The process of cryonics is relatively simple, but must be done as soon as possible after death, to avoid the deterioration of the tissues, especially the brain. The process consists of the following steps. Cool the body with ice and other cold substances shortly after the declaration of clinical death. This step must be done by a specialized team, which also performs chest compressions or uses a machine to keep the blood circulating and the oxygen reaching the brain. Transport the body to the cryonics laboratory, where it will be prepared for freezing. In this step, the blood is drained and replaced by a cryoprotective solution, which prevents the formation of ice crystals inside the cells, causing irreparable damage. This process is called vitrification, as it leaves the body fluids in a state similar to that of glass. Place the body or the brain inside a tank with liquid nitrogen, which maintains the temperature of -196 degrees Celsius. This step is done gradually, to avoid thermal shocks. The body is positioned upside down, to protect the brain in case of leakage or system failure. Store the body or the brain in the tank until technology and medicine allow its reanimation. Well, folks, this was our video about cryogenics and cryonics. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little more about this intriguing and controversial subject. Cryogenics is a science that has many applications and benefits for humanity, but also brings many challenges and ethical issues, especially when it comes to cryonics, which is the attempt to preserve the human body or the brain after death, with the hope of resurrecting them in the future. Cryonics is a practice that still has no scientific or medical proof, and that depends on many technological and social advances to become a reality. In addition, cryonics involves many risks and uncertainties, such as the damage caused by freezing, the possibility of not being reanimated, the loss of identity and memory, and the adaptation to a new world and a new life. Therefore, before deciding to sign up for cryonics, it is necessary to think carefully about the consequences and implications of this choice, and to inform yourself about the companies and organizations that offer this service, which are not always reliable or transparent. And you, what do you think of cryonics? Would you have the courage to freeze your body or your brain after death? Do you believe it is possible to come back to life in the future? Leave your opinion in the comments, and let's debate this subject with respect and civility. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss any video. See you next time. Bye.